Hey guys, welcome to Ken's Games Collection. And you think you know a game? I thought I knew the Tomb Raider series pretty well, inside out. In fact, I was a massive fan for many years until the release of Angel of Darkness, and that's where I let my guard down. I wasn't interested in the series anymore. Look, we all know after Angel of Darkness, Core Design, who actually were the original developers of the Tomb Raider series, I thought they lost the ability to make any more Tomb Raider games. Legend was made by Crystal Dynamics. They also made the Anniversary Edition, which I absolutely hated. It turns out that after the development of Angel of Darkness, Core Design actually was working on another game. Now I need to read this because just to try and make sense of this before I get into the latest news. Now, after Tomb Raider Angel of Darkness was considered to be a failure, Core Design in 2004 came up with a new Tomb Raider project. The project was known as Tomb Raider 10th Anniversary Edition, aiming to recreate the original Tomb Raider game released in 1996, including various enhancements and extensions to the original game. Core developed their own version of Tomb Raider 10th Anniversary for approximately 9 months until it was cancelled in early June 2006 by Sony Computer Entertainment. A trailer for the unfinished game emerged on the internet. Later that week, Eidos officially confirmed that the game had been cancelled. Following these events, Crystal Dynamics developed their own version of Tomb Raider Anniversary, which was released in 2007. So Tomb Raider Anniversary by Core Design was going to take a very similar feel to the former Crystal Dynamics version, but it was also reported that it was going to include co-op multiplayer versions using new character Melissa Croft, which involved 2 players taking on many puzzles. No further information was given about Melissa Croft character, which I actually found on the internet some conceptual art of Melissa Croft. So I don't know if she was Lara's cousin or sister. It was never revealed, but to me that was a shock to learn that. So what this has to do with now is the fact that there's a website called Tomb of Ash, which has obtained an early build of the Tomb Raider Anniversary from Core Design, and they need help to get legal permission to publish the assets so fans could make a playable game or utilize the assets for their own creative projects. So that is big news, and to see a trailer for this Tomb Raider 10th Anniversary for Crystal Dynamics for the PlayStation Portable. that's the trailer that you saw, was the one for the PlayStation Portable. Actually blew my mind. I never knew that was in existence. And then going researching and finding all these interviews, conceptual art, characters design, levels, which look really cool for what was running on a PlayStation Portable. So I went onto the Tomb of Ashes website, and it was incredible what he's been able to find by himself for over the last 5 years. He's been, doing so much to find a working build, early level geometry models, anything he could find. And he also found the game synopsis, loads of screenshots, unpublished trailers, and lots of other media. The geometry screenshots that they've been publishing over the past few days is missing some files that they are sure collectively they could work to get together on. So he's got 2 people in the community that's helped him rip these geometries out and take a quick render of what they published here. And what you can see here is the quick renders of these geometries, which is unbelievable. It looks so cool. So after all these years, of chasing down this build, he's got one final hurdle. So a few months ago, he contacted Crystal Dynamics, the community rep, asking if they would be allowed to publish the build that he's received from his sources. And he's received a firm no from the legal department of Crystal Dynamics. I guess, Square Enix owns the Tomb Raider franchise. I don't know why he was going to Crystal Dynamics when it's Square Enix that bought it back in, I think it was 2006 or 2009, after the release of Underworld. So after Underworld got released, Eidos was bought out by Square Enix and later rebranded as Square Enix Europe, and giving Square Enix total ownership of the Tomb Raider franchise, which, man, it's a mouthful just to read that. But this was an actual playable beta of the game after what they rebuilt, were building on for 9 months. And just seeing the interviews with the different the creative forces behind the Core Design's 10th anniversary edition, it's heartbreaking to see that it was ripped from them, I guess you could say, and handed to Crystal Dynamics to do, which for me, this is probably a main reason why I don't like the anniversary which we got. The one we got from Crystal Dynamics, it just didn't feel right to me. Even though Tony Gard, I think it's Gard, is the guy who created Tomb Raider, Lara Croft in the original game. He was a creative consultant on these games. He didn't work with the Core Design on the version they were working on, but I feel that Core Design was the team that brought this game to the world. This game sold millions and millions of copies worldwide, and anybody that was going to do a 10th anniversary, and when I look at these screenshots, the characters' designs, I knew they were going on the right track. They're going to try and faithfully reproduce what we played all those years ago, but adding to it, adding more cinemas to it, adding a bit more story to it as well, and maybe extending some of those levels. Maybe there's levels they had designed, which I think they did, and they carried that over to Tomb Raider 2. So, it's amazing work that they've done. They ripped out the models. They're starting their own coding. It's in the hands of, I guess, the fans. There is a petition you can go online to sign. I don't know if it's ever going to happen, but Square Enix, Crystal Dynamics is doing nothing with these assets, nothing with what they've got, and to give it to the community so they can actually make their own games, their own levels, would be a good thing for the community. And I used to have, I think the last Revelation, it came with a level making disc on PC, which you could make your own levels, and that was so cool. That's so outdated now, but to be able to work on this unfinished Tomb Raider anniversary game would be unbelievable. And just looking at the screenshots, I can see that core design was, on the right track to deliver what I feel would have been the most, most amazing Tomb Raider Anniversary Edition. Forget the one from Crystal Dynamics, for me at least. I never liked it, but it's just amazing to see this. I consider myself to be a massive Tomb Raider fan for all those years. I never knew about this, never knew it existed, mainly because after this got released, I just lost interest in the whole series. But I did play the other games, obviously, but it just didn't feel the same to me. And especially when Anniversary came out, I was like, oh no, please, no, it's not what I was hoping for. So can this be a reality? I don't know. The community can stamp their feet, sign petitions. End of the day, it's up to Square Enix and Crystal Dynamics if they do release this, so people can just go crazy and either finish off what this game was, or make their own levels. I think it's really interesting to see this sort of stuff. There's no way Crystal Dynamics is ever gonna use this. Square Enix, do they really care? I don't know. But yeah, it's amazing to see this, and to see that trailer after all these years that I never knew existed. And probably a lot of you out there now watching this never knew it existed. And when it was first put out there, I think it was Eidos was quick to have it taken down from YouTube. I think we're at the stage now, they're not around anymore. I don't think Square Enix cares anymore. But yeah, the Crystal Dynamics, yeah, they got to do the anniversary that core design should have had. What can I say? Unbelievable. Until next time, guys, thanks for watching. Bye.